Hasn't Hit Me Yet was written in that same time as Dark Angel. I was reading James Joyce's The Dead, and I've read that story, 10 times, and I just love it. And his little trick at the end of that book, when Gabriel is sitting by the window and the snow is falling all over Ireland, and he's sitting there with his broken heart thinking of his wife being in love with somebody else. And whatever that Joycean epiphany is, well, it happens every time I read that. And I'm always surprised that it works every time. It's such a great piece of art. And so I was walking around Port Hope on a snowy night, and I was probably a little drunk, and I was, feeling a little melancholy, and it started to snow. And I was looking up at a street lamp, and the snow was falling through the street lamp, and Port Hope is right on Lake Ontario, and the snow would have been falling out in the middle of Lake Ontario. And, I wanted to incorporate something from that moment in The Dead into a song.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff about that song. First of all, I remember when I first heard it thinking, that's a great song. It's somehow, the urgency of the emotion in it is immediately identifiable, and also the place that, for Ontarians at least, and I think for Canadians to a certain extent, having it placed in southern Ontario and even broadly looking out on Lake Ontario with the snow coming down is very important. I think it makes that idea romantic and attaches itself to all the other notions in the song.
Say that you're leaving, well, that comes as no surprise. I kinda like this feeling of being left behind. This ain't nothing new to me. Well, it's just like going home. It's kinda like those sunsets that leave you feeling so slow. Watching the snow fall on this cold December night. I never thought this would happen, but somehow the feeling's gone. 'Cause you got sick of the patterns, and I got lost in this song. I stand transit to the wave of my heart.
Andy and Josh from the Skydiggers. Thanks a lot, folks.
Blue Rodeo.
I think it was a real watershed song, and by far the best song Greg's ever written. By far.